Everyone, Galaxy Princess here for episode 2 of Pokemon Puzzle League.
Play with me.
Now we're on to Sabrina. Predict that you'll be defeated easily. You know, I've never really bothered reading what they've said. Why does Abra sound demonic? I mean, I guess it kinda is.
Way to go!
Oh yeah, I stopped commenting on what everyone's song was.
Way to go!
Koga was something generic. Lieutenant Surge was something generic.
I'm gonna win!
Misty was Catch Me If You Can from the first Pokemon movie. Erica was My Best Friends, I think. This is Everything Changes.
You won't. Way to go! Way to go! Way to go! You won't.
I mean, I guess they should have had Misty's song from Misty.
I'm the one.
Okay, demonic thing. Sabrina, for some reason, is someone I always had trouble with. And I don't know why.
I'm the one. You won't. Way to go! I told you.
See, even here, I'm having trouble with her. I just know she used to drive me bananas because I couldn't beat her.
I'm the one.
She wasted many of continues, believe me.
I told you. I'm the one.
Meanwhile, in the games, I had like no trouble with her. The only trouble I had with her was trying to figure out how to get into her damn gym. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, I didn't know how to get into her gym when I first played Red. I couldn't figure out how to do the card key thing.
Congratulations.
So,
You've won the marsh farm.
oh god, it's Baldy. So, by the time I was so I went to go fight Blaine, because I could get down there. So I, and Charmander was my starter, so I essentially picked hard mode. No, he has my best friends. Oh, Erica, what kind of Pokemon are you? Why the hell does he have my best friend? Blaine's a dick. It took me forever to realize that he was saying, oh, so close there. A Charmeleon sounds like it's on drugs. Yeah, so I didn't know how to get into Sabrina's gym. And, so by the time I figured all that out, I had been wandering around fighting everything just so I could keep playing the game. I'm pretty sure I cleaned out all of the Silph-Co. So by the time I'm walking into Sabrina's gym after doing all of that, I'm walking in there with like a level 70 Charizard. So I owned her.
I'm gonna win.
I just wish I had that kind of patience for Pokemon nowadays. I just want to get through it. Partially because there's spoilers on the internet. Blaine's another one that is either hit or miss for me. Sometimes he's an asshole, and it takes me forever to beat him. Other times, I roast him. No fire, pun intended.
I'm gonna win.
Okay.
I'm gonna win.
Shut up, phone.
I'm gonna win.
Oh, you better win, Ash. Anyone ever see Pokemon Chronicles? That was interesting. Even Raikou got a movie. Ho-Oh is yet to get a movie.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Where you go? Right out. You're hot, you're hot. When you're hot, you're hot.
And you are definitely not hot. See? I just beat you. Now, this is where it starts to borrow more from the anime, too. Because you would think... His voice annoys me. Because you would think your next battle would be against Giovanni or Team Rocket. But... it's Tracy. Which I always wanted them to battle. That doesn't look like Tracy's Scyther. Tracy had an older Scyther. But, like, thank you for spelling his name right. It is with a Y. Like, he should have had, like, Pokemon World. Because he came from the Orange Islands. You know, when I was little, because I was naive, I used to think that he was, the gym leader in the Orange Islands, which I would have liked, actually. But that would have been a big reveal if he was, like, the last gym leader. And once upon a time I was going to write a story based on that, but I never got around to it. I was not confident in my writing ability. Still not, to be honest. So. I believe Tracy is played by the same person that plays Meow. I could be wrong. I say person because I can't remember their pronouns. Now, remember when I mentioned about the 9-minute match that I had? It was against him. Like, no matter what, he wouldn't give. I don't think I ended up winning either. So, long story short, I wasted 9 minutes of my life. Come on, Tracy. Stop being a pain in the ass.
Oh, man. Where'd he go? Oh, man. Go, go, go. I'm gonna win. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, man.
Sorry if I got quiet. It's just really hard to concentrate when you're... to narrate when you're trying to concentrate. Now, I know one thing that I need to discuss. I know a lot of people don't like Tracy. I am not one of these people. I like him a lot. And I was very heartbroken when he didn't end up going to Johto with them. Damn it, Tracy.
We did it.
But anyways, now that the intensity is over, a lot of people don't, but yeah, I like Tracy. I just don't like the reason why he was created. For those that don't know, apparently people were afraid that people would view Brock as racist against Japanese people because, you know, of his dark skin and how his eyes were. But no one seemed to really have a problem with it. So that's why Brock was eventually brought back. So that's why Tracy exists, and he's more Americanish looking. So I just thought that was dumb. And I think the reason why they got rid of Misty is dumb. They do it slowly just to have more different eye candy for the guys to look at. Like, seriously? Who the hell cares? Like, if your audience is supposed to be young kids, like, do you want to over-sexualize the females? Mind you, Misty is supposed to be like 12. And to my knowledge, May is 10, 11, and Dawn same age. Like, the age thing is the whole reason why they changed who was going to be the lead in Black and White. Like, not the lead, like the female. Originally it was supposed to be Toko or Hilda. But she was too much older. Because, going on with the headcanon that someone came up with, that, different Pokemon regions have different age restrictions of when you're allowed to go out. Like Kanto, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh, because they all take place in Japan, you're allowed to go out at 10 years old. But Unova is supposed to take place in New York City, so you have to be a little bit older to go out, so the protagonists are like 14, I believe. And then Kalos, I can't remember how old you are, but Kalos takes place in Paris. And of course, Alola takes place in Hawaii. But once again, you're older. And I am tired of losing against you, Tracy. Ah! If I can't beat him this time, I'm going to cut it off, and then we will resume with episode 3 at another time. Damn Scyther.
Oh, man. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Get him.
Oh, go, go. I'm gonna win. Go, go, go.
Why did my blocks keep giving me shit?
I'm gonna win. We go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna win. Oh, man. We go. I'm gonna win. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
I hate this cipher.
Go, go, go. I'm gonna win. Go, go, go.
And yes, I will blame the cipher. Because I called you old, isn't it?
We go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna win. Oh, man.
I mean, I know a lot of people bitch on the Orange Islands Arc for it being filler, which essentially it is. It doesn't follow any plot from the games or anything, but I kind of liked it that it was original. But if you want to take it. Like, if you want a good Pokemon series, check out Pokemon Special. That's the manga. And it's just... you can't trust anybody. Characters you thought you could trust, or at least characters that you thought were halfway decent, like, nothing is what it seems in that manga, and I love it. I haven't finished reading it because it's long as balls. Oh, he got me good. Okay, to be continued in episode 2 because just